Hey, so Module 6, huh? Nice. Well done for coming this far. By now, you're probably itching to place an actual ad on YouTube. Well, I get that, but there's still more to learn about YouTube advertising concepts before you dive in. Why, you ask? Because I don't want you to waste your money. Today, I'm going to run you through all the different types of targeting that you can use with YouTube ads. The reason it's so important is this. There are at least 7 different methods of targeting an audience. Before you jump in, keep watching this video to learn a little more about each method, and some of them might surprise you. It's entirely possible you've had some experience with Facebook ads. You might be familiar with the targeting options there. The big difference between Facebook ads and YouTube advertisements is this. Facebook ads are shown to people who are scrolling, where YouTube ads are shown to people who are generally looking for something specific. Remember, YouTube is owned by Google. Aside from everything else, the one big advantage of this fact is that we're actually able to use the power of Google search results when we're setting up YouTube ads. Just think about that. If someone goes to Google and searches for where to buy organic dog food, we can actually show that person our video ad for our wonderful organic dog food. It's so powerful. We'll get to that soon, but for now, let's run through the different types of targeting. You can find your ideal audience with the following. 1. Demographics, such as gender, language, and age. 2. Geography, as in where they are. 3. Interests and habits, based on their search and browsing history. 4. Life events, as in what's going on in their stage of life. 5. Keywords and topics, based on what Google sees on the web. 6. Placements, to show your video only in front of certain videos or certain channels. And 7. In market, the people Google says are looking to buy certain things. You can advertise pretty much anything on YouTube to pretty much anyone in the world. So depending on what you're selling, not all of these targeting opportunities may be relevant to you. But it's important to know they exist, and it's great to know you can use one, some, or all of these options to identify your audience. Let's take a look at each targeting opportunity. YouTube allows you to show your ads to basic demographic profiles. You can select gender, which might work if you want to target women for your bikini waxing business. Select an age bracket if you want to nail that down a little bit. And you can select if your target is a parent or not. And you also have the opportunity to select household income, which can sometimes be important. You don't have the chance to get in at a granular level as you do in Facebook, but you can combine the demographic targeting with other options too. If you're running that local Indian restaurant and you want to make sure your ads are appearing only around your restaurant and not in another city, well, you can do that. With YouTube ads, you can dial down to postcode, zip code, or around a pin. If you're selling expensive software which is suitable for high worth businesses, you could choose to focus only on the US, where they have a higher capacity to pay, as opposed to the Congo, where it might not be so relevant. Interests and habits. As I mentioned, we have the power of Google at our fingertips, and with that comes access to anonymized browsing history. Effectively, that means we can reach groups of people based on the web pages they visit, the apps they use, the YouTube channels they watch, and what they do across the internet. With life events, if you're selling anything to do with weddings, you are in luck. YouTube allows you to select audiences by life events, which is effectively what's going on in their stage of life. Targeting here isn't relevant for everyone, but man, it's powerful when it is. With keywords, well, here's another insane option you can use with YouTube. As you probably know, nearly every website in the world has Google Analytics installed. This software feeds back a ton of information to Google, including what your site is up to and what it's about and who your competitors are. Well, you can use all of that data to your advantage. Let's take our Indian restaurant as an example again. Imagine if there was a competing restaurant down the road that was dominating the local Indian food market. We can plug into our competitor's website, into the Google Ads Manager, and boom, we get a custom list of all the keywords on their site. So what does that mean? Well, it means we can show ads to people who are searching and finding our competitors. That's awesome. Topics. Similar to keywords, topics use the data from Google's analytics to place your ads in relevant places. Selecting topics allows you to narrow down your targeting so your commercial only shows on websites, apps, and videos about broad-based subjects. As an example, if you are selling high-end kitchen knives, you could choose to show your ads on websites, apps, and videos specifically related to cookware and dining. With the placements section, if you want to get really granular, you can direct YouTube to only show your ads on specific YouTube videos, YouTube channels, certain websites, certain apps, and also different categories of apps. It's important to note that your ads are only going to show on websites that actually have ads. I mean, if there's no inventory available, YouTube isn't going to just plonk your video on there. This is a pretty amazing way to refine where your ads go. Imagine if you're selling an online course teaching people how to trade stocks and derivatives. You could spend some time researching popular videos on YouTube about trading stocks and copy and paste the URLs of all those videos. Then you could go and show your ads only on those specific videos. That includes showing your ad as a pre-roll to your competitors' videos. That's pretty amazing, right? In marketing audiences, in my opinion, this is also amazing. Google and YouTube are opening up their search data and saying, hey, Mr. Shoe Shop owner, you've indicated you want to show your ads to 35-year-old women in Chicago. Would you like to refine that audience to 35-year-old women in Chicago who are looking for shoes? Yeah. Well, today we've discussed about 7 different options for choosing and refining your audience for YouTube ads. You've learned how to target broadly and then refine using special options and powerful little secrets. What Google has made available with their analytics will not only save you a ton of money in decreasing your ad costs, it should help you make more money by showing your ads to the most relevant audiences. I hope you enjoyed the learning about targeting options for your YouTube ads. Well, except for one. And tomorrow we're going to discuss that one extra targeting option that is so powerful, it's getting a module all to itself. What is it? Well, it's called retargeting. And when you understand it, it will change your life. See you tomorrow.